Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is Alex from Cybust. Today we're going to have a look at Robinson the Journey from Crytek. It's a PlayStation VR game coming out on November 8th, next Tuesday, and this is an early look. So what do you say we do this?
Higgs, take a look at this.
My scans indicate that this is a high-risk area, mainly on account of it being a tyrannosaur's nest. Oh my. Stay back, Robin.
She's cute.
That is a vicious predator. I know what you're thinking. No X.
I think I'll call her Rika.
Good morning, Robin. I'm so glad you're awake. I've been rather bored without you. You know what I'm like. I start to get a little existential when I don't have someone to care for. Take your time.
So I don't know about you guys, but I was pretty excited about this game. I had pretty high expectations. Of course, I had VR expectations, so I was expecting some kind of experience, not a full game.
Why not call out for survivors? Use your emergency radio. Someone might be listening today.
I've played under an hour of this game right now, and I gotta say, it definitely feels like more than an experience. It's definitely much more than that. It is a game. Okay, so the first thing that you notice from this game is the graphics are spectacular. The CryEngine in this game is really well showcased. It's a very polished game.
This is an emergency escape pod from the DSEV Esmeralda. In case of planetfall, your priority is to survive and regroup with other crew. Ensure that your emergency location transponders are activated in the pod and on your suit. Ensure you have the following essentials in order of priority: water, food, shelter, heat, and signaling capability. Regularly broadcast your status and monitor all channels for other survivors. Most importantly, stay calm, stay with the pod, and conserve energy.
It's pretty awesome. For VR, it is real high quality. So the textures are rich, all the details are phenomenal. So I really wish you guys could experience it in 3D and VR.
Still standing, even after a year. Can you believe we used to live on that ship? Hurtling through the stars at 67 million miles per hour until... She was a magnificent ship, wasn't she?
Other people must have got off as well. How long until we find them, Higgs?
You've done extremely well to survive this long. Others might not be so resourceful.
This is pod 3091659, broadcasting on all frequencies. If there are any other survivors out there, let me know. Higgs is getting pretty lonely.
Now, one thing I was very surprised with is the game doesn't actually have Move controller support. So what you see on screen right now, the hand with the sort of wand, it really looks a lot like a Move controller. So my first thought was that it would work with the Move controllers.
Where's Leica got to?
Why don't you try calling it?
Leica!
Wouldn't it be tragic if after all this time you finally receive a message from another survivor and there's no power to receive it?
So the preamble for the game is pretty thin. I was expecting something a little more detailed, like maybe something a little more of a cinematic cutscene to, you know, explain what happened to Robin and how he came to be ejected from the space station onto this planet. But I'm hoping that we're gonna get some clues about that and maybe some fragments of cutscenes that you can put together at the end to know the full story. But from the intro, it's pretty thin.
Ah, the wicks. Yes, our power problem is affecting this too. We won't be able to fix much if we can't lift heavy objects. No. Trapped by a big piece of mess. What a shame. You won't be able to let it out until we've dealt with the havoc it has caused. Can't do that. That won't work. Watch your suit energy levels, Robin. You won't be able to lift anything if it runs out.
One thing that I feel is kind of a negative from this game. It's not really a negative. It's just something that's nagging me a little. It's the little companion pod there, the floating sphere with the eye that's talking to you. I feel it's pretty much of a ripoff of Wheatley from Portal. I mean, he doesn't have the same smart-ass lines, and the delivery of the lines are not as strong as what Stephen Merchant did for Wheatley in Portal, which is legendary.
Power generation is not optimal. The water turbine has a fault. I'm going this way.
So if it was my decision, I would steer clear of that choice. You know, you can't really outdo that performance. So you're starting from a losing position. But it's clearly a rip-off of it. I mean, it's okay to get inspired by it, but this is too much, too close to the original, in my opinion. But, you know, it's a minor detail.
The water turbine needs clearing. Off we go.
Now, if you guys have looked around a little about other games, VR games out there, you might have read or seen footage of a game called The Climb. It's also from Crytek. It's a game for the Oculus Rift and HTC Vive, I believe. Now, it's pretty. There's some game mechanics that are pretty similar. When Robin has to climb walls, it's pretty much done in the same way that you do in The Climb. So There are some similarities. I guess they tried that mechanic and found that it worked pretty good, that immersion, and they decided to replicate it in this game as well.
Follow me. You see here, the water turbine's clogged. That's the cause of the power outage. All that roughhouse dinosaur play, it must have tipped these barrels into the water. Ah! Ow! Ouch! Excellent, we have power. But I can see now that the circuits need repairing too. Oh, wonderful. I can actually help you with that.
So the objective is quite simple. It's an escape mission. It's a rescue mission. Actually, it's a survival game. You've been crashed on this planet, and you need to gather resources to sort of make contact with other survivors, or try to find a way to survive, and probably get rescued.
Ah, so good to feel useful. The power should be flowing perfectly now. The wicks will be back online.
Now, before I started playing this game, I already had a light headache, and I don't know if it's any indication, but this game really gave me a hard headache and a little bit of motion sickness at the end. I had to stop after maybe 45 minutes. The locomotion is pretty smooth. You can't walk too fast, you can't run, so it's pretty easy to handle. But the one thing that's really weird is that sort of body movement mechanic, or body orientation, I should say. You can use L1 and R1 to sort of rotate your body, and it's made in increments. So whenever you hit that button, you sort of rotate your body for like 10 or 15 degrees. I don't know if it's going to be the same for everyone, but for me it definitely was a little weird, and it made my headache much worse.
Oh, there it is. Get it to drop that ball before it destroys the thing. It's not like we can buy another one.
Come on, Laika. Don't worry about Higgs. I just gotta work on your training so that he doesn't blow a fuse. Drop it.
Now, big test. Can it remember how to play hide and seek? Head over to the tree there and start the game. Come along. Hide and seek starts at the tree. Simple creature, simple rules.
So it's time for the shameless plug. If you guys like the VR headset stands that you saw at the beginning and outro of this video,
This way.
you can find them at cybust.com. That's actually my business, my creation. So
Laika, wanna play hide and seek?
if you want to get more information about it, you can just head out to cybust.com, cybust.com.
It's too far away. Call it over.
Come.
Now you can start the hide and seek game.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready or not, Here I come.
I suppose you should keep looking, Robin. Warmer and warmer. Warmer. Definitely warmer. Much colder. Colder. Colder still. Warmer. What has it got there? That is a Higgs unit. Get your pet away from him before some serious damage is done. There's precious data in there. We should scan it immediately, Robin.
Precious information, eh?
How did he get here? This is a colony unit sent ahead of the Esmeralda to lay the foundations of our society. A piece of your history.
Esmeralda Command. Hello? This is Colony Higgs 11886 from the Autonomous Go-Ahead probe. I am pleased to report we have successfully reached Tyson 3. Atmospheric entry of all agricultural capsules is currently in progress. As we still haven't been in communication with you for years, we immediately initiated our own landing protocols. I think the fault is on our end, though. Something happened to us in deep space.
These guys built a whole landing site. If our crew are out there, that's where they'd start the colony. These Higgs units can tell us where they are. There must be more. Let's find them.
I see. Well, the data here suggests there are 3 more nearby. Come along. Send it to the gate here. These animals are causing the gate to lock.
Go there. Wait there. Go now. Go, go. Go now. Go there. Go, go.
Good. Now have it bark at them.
Laika. Roar.
That's it. I don't like scaring the poor things, but your friend would have probably eaten them otherwise. Thanks for all your help today, Robin. I know maintaining your home isn't always what you want to do, but it's vital to your survival. And you know that's what I care most about. I would like to check on the farm this morning. I stopped receiving a signal from the Growbot sometime last night. We don't want to run out of food. I know I nag you about this, but it's really about time we started doing some real science. How about adding animals to the infotarium? Oh no, another perfectly good piece of D7 equipment ruined. Did that beast of yours destroy it, ungrateful pest?
Give her a break, Higgs. She's an orphan.
Yes, you're right. I know. I'd advise against adventure, Robin. It's dangerous. We'd have to explore uncharted areas. We can live here safely by the pod forever.
There's living, Higgs, and then there's surviving. That pod doesn't even have a shower.
Fine, but you can turn back at any time. This direction is definitely dangerous. I know they are only herbivores in there, Robin, but they have big feet, and they aren't very discriminating. Herbivores also attract predators, and you don't want to become a snack, now do you? It's not particularly wise to heedlessly follow your friend everywhere. It's not like it's sniffing out another Higgs unit, is it?
Hey girl, not so fast.
So there it is, guys. That's part one of the walkthrough of Robinson the Journey from Crytek. It's an awesome game. Please share, like, and subscribe. That'll help a ton. See you in the next one.
Why must it constantly cause trouble? Haha, I'm not the only one who finds your pet disturbing. This herd of longnecks are grazing peacefully. It would be a wise idea to explore this area before something worse than your pet arrives.